Hi, and welcome to Two Chefs in Your Kitchen. I'm Chef Will.
And I'm Chef Adrian.
And today what we're going to be doing is we're doing a little intimate dining menu. What we got going on here tonight is pan-seared chicken breast stuffed with cream cheese, feta cheese, and spinach served over a bed of wild mushroom risotto.
And what I'll be doing for you today is kind of a Mediterranean style salad. We're going to be using fresh spinach and other Mediterranean ingredients. And I'm also going to show how to do a citrus vinaigrette to kind of complement those fresh vegetables. So that's what we got for today.
Alright, let's do this.
Cool.
Okay, what we have going on here is the mise en place for the risotto. This is going to be the first thing that you want to start because this is going to take the longest. What we have here is we have diced yellow onion, Parmesan cheese, minced rosemary, minced thyme, salt, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, and garlic. What we have going right here is we have our chicken broth simmering. That's going to be the liquid for our risotto. And we have our pan hot and ready to go, seasoned with olive oil. And this is what we're going to be sauteing the rice in. Okay, you see the smoke coming out of the pan. The oil and the pan are ready. And what we're going to start off with is about half a cup of onions diced. We're going to saute that off with about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Good. And what you're looking for is you're looking for a good caramelization, and you're just looking to make sure that the onions have a good brown color, they're a little translucent, and that the garlic has been browned also. This is going to take about a couple minutes to do. Once you start getting color on your onions, that's when you're going to want to add your 1.5 cups of arborio rice. Whenever you're making risotto, you can only use a specific kind of rice, and the rice is called arborio rice. Once you've got the color going on there, you're just going to add your rice. You're going to get it a little hot. Once you get it all mixed and incorporated well, we're going to add 3 cups of chicken broth to it. And that's what we have going on the stove right here already at simmer. We'll season with about a tablespoon of salt. About a 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper. And let that go so it gets nice and all incorporated. 1 tablespoon of rosemary, 2 teaspoons of thyme. Once you get all that incorporated together, we're going to go ahead and add the stock, add the chicken broth. Now, if you add this cold, it's going to take some time for it to come up to a boil. But since we already had the broth warm, it came up to a boil instantly. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take it down to simmer. You're going to take it to about medium heat, and it's going to simmer for about 20 minutes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put together the stuffing for the chicken breast. We've got about 2 ounces of cream cheese. This is about 5 tablespoons of feta cheese. We've got about a cup of spinach that we're going to use. This is about 4 tablespoons of walnuts and about 1 tablespoon of garlic. And all we're going to do is we're going to mix all this together and get it all nice and stuffy like. we're going to add a little bit of salt, kosher salt, and some fresh ground black pepper to it. And this is probably about half a teaspoon of each. And we're just going to incorporate this together, and this is what we're going to use for the stuffing of the chicken breast. Alright. Okay, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to go ahead and cut a little slit into the chicken breast, and what you want is you want to come all the way in and just cut a little bit like that. Just cut it through the middle of the chicken breast where you can create a pouch so that you can just slip the stuffing in there. And then you're going to want to get your stuffing, kind of mold it a little bit into a little cylinder, and then you're just going to stuff your chicken breast. And that's what you're looking for. Okay, the rice has been going for about 10 minutes now, and we had to add a little bit of liquid to it just because it was drying out just a little too soon. So whenever you have your 3 cups of rice, you have your 3 cups of chicken broth right here, you're going to want to reserve about an extra cup, so you're going to have 4 cups all day, just to make sure that your rice doesn't dry out. And what we're going to add right now, we're going to add our mushrooms. We're just going to incorporate all that together, and we're just going to let this simmer for about another 5-7 minutes. I'm just going to let that go. Okay, so we've already incorporated 4 cups of chicken broth in here. It's already pretty much all the liquid has been gone. It's been absorbed by the rice. What we're going to do now is we're going to make it creamy. And by making it creamy, we're going to be adding about 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese already shredded, and about 3 tablespoons of butter. Those 2 items right there will make it creamy. We've already added the Parmesan cheese. We're adding 3 tablespoons of butter. And what we're going to do, we're just going to incorporate that. Make sure it melts all together, and what we should get is a creamy rice. This rice is just about done. Once the butter has been melted and it's all incorporated in there, we're just going to go ahead and cover it up, and we're going to be waiting for the chicken to get done. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and show off the salad and vinaigrette that Chef Adrian's got prepared for us. Okay, the rice has been going for about 10 minutes now, and we had to add a little bit of liquid to it just because it was drying out just a little too soon. So whenever you have your 3 cups of rice, you have your 3 cups of chicken broth right here, you're going to want to reserve about an extra cup, so you're going to have 4 cups all day, just to make sure that your rice doesn't dry out. And what we're going to add right now, we're going to add our mushrooms. And we're just going to incorporate all that together, and we're just going to let this simmer for about another 5-7 minutes. I'm just going to let that go.